Hi guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you are doing well today. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. So today's video is going to be all about my current hygiene routine. So I'm going to share with you guys some products that I love for in the shower and out of the shower. First of all, I never thought that hygiene would be such a big topic for me on this beauty channel, but you guys really love it. If you go back a couple years, I have been doing these kinds of videos for forever now. I think hygiene is super important, more important than makeup, than clothes, and anything. Like for me, that's always been like the #1 thing for as long as I can remember. So I guess you could say I'm pretty passionate about it because I think it's like the biggest turnoff ever when someone doesn't have good hygiene. So super important, not just for girls, for guys, for everyone to have really good hygiene, to take care of yourselves. And if you guys have been with me since my first couple hygiene videos, bless your little hearts, because 1, I was a hot mess. 2, I was a hot mess. So there's that. So I was gonna do a shower routine, but you guys have been with me in my shower like a million times. So I figured we would just kind of sit down and just chat. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, don't forget to grab a snack and let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so I'm gonna basically go in the order in which I shower because just that keeps me organized and that's just what I do. I'm gonna start off with shampoos. I'm not gonna go too into depth into like hair products and everything that I use. I'm really just gonna do shampoo, conditioner, because this isn't really like a hair care routine kind of thing, you know what I mean? Currently, I'm using the JOICO Color Balance Blue shampoo. So as you guys know, I did have lighter, like a balayage hairstyle going on for a couple of months actually, and I recently dyed it black just because honestly I got bored and I was over it. So I love my black hair, but sorry, I have a little too much lip gloss on. I asked my hairdresser if I was still able to use the blue shampoo even after dyeing it, and she said it was totally fine and it'll help actually to keep away any red tones or anything in my hair. So I'm still using this. I wash my hair probably maybe 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on how gross it is, to be honest. I know I could probably wash it less, but sometimes I just feel like I have to wash it, especially after the gym, because I work out in the mornings. It just gets really nasty. So for me, washing it 2 to 3 times is a must. So I actually only use this once a week because I don't want to use too much of the blue shampoo, but it smells really great. And if you have color treated hair, I think this is amazing, especially if you have like blonde in your hair, or if you have, you know, you get me. So blue shampoo, purple shampoo, whatever you want to use, they're great. And I got this one at Ulta. And then the other times when I'm not using that, I will use the MAUI Moisture Color Protection shampoo and conditioner. I also use the conditioner of the JOICO one as well. These smell really good. There's no mineral oil, no silicones, no parabens, none of that bad stuff in here. And this is eco-friendly, vegan, you know, so it's just a good product. It smells amazing, and I've been using this brand for quite some time. I've used a couple of the other MAUI Moisture ones, but this one is by far my favorite. I love this brand. I'm pretty sure you can find this anywhere. I always get mine at Walmart. After shampoo, conditioner, it is time to wash the body, of course. So I've been using this body wash, I think, for over a year now. I really love it. I've been repurchasing it for over a year. So this is the Ren Pure Rosewater Body Wash. I love the way this smells. It's not too overpowering. I love how in the back you can see this is a family owned and operated company. I love supporting family owned businesses or even like smaller businesses. This is just great. I always get this at Walmart and I'm obsessed with it. I don't have any complaints to it, and I like the fact that it doesn't dry out my skin, and when you get out of the shower you can smell this scent, which isn't too overpowering. It's not like unbearably sweet. If I'm having an eczema flare up, because you guys know I do have eczema, I've had it for years. Luckily, knock on wood, my skin has been doing so well lately, but in the summer usually is when it's triggered the most. But whenever I do get some flare-ups, I will use the Seacom Skin Daily Rebalance Gentle Body Wash. I love this line. I've talked about it before. I think this is great if you have severely dry skin, eczema, or psoriasis. I will leave their website down below. I was using this body wash more consistently in the summertime when I did have more flare-ups, but now my skin is completely smooth, no eczema flare-ups as of now, so I haven't been using this, but I pretty much use this as needed. And then to wash my body, I just use a loofah, and I swap that out once a month. Never use it for longer than that, just because you don't want to do it. Of course, if you want to be more like environmentally friendly, which I probably should do this, you could use a really good like washcloth. I personally just don't love using washcloths on my body. I just prefer a loofah, but of course that's personal preference. Okay, now we can move into, you know, the vagina, the booty, the important stuff, of course. So in the shower, whenever I'm washing the vajayjay, the butt, I really love the Dove Sensitive Bar of Soap. This is just very traditional, very standard. This is great. It's sensitive, fragrance-free. You can use this on your body. I personally just use it specifically just for the vagina and the butt, and I like it. I have no issues and no bad smells down there. So the last thing that I have been using in the shower, which I don't use this every day, obviously, because I don't shave every day, but to shave, I have actually just been using coconut oil. I've tried, I feel like, almost every single thing that you can think of at the drugstore. I've tried Nair, I've tried so many different shaving creams, and I do like some of them, but I feel like nothing ever is perfect for me. For me, coconut oil has been the best thing ever. It's not only, of course, just coconut oil, so it's like natural, but it's so moisturizing. I don't get any bad razor burn. You can use this on your vagina, of course, on the top, and then you can also use it if you're shaving like around your butt area, for your legs. It's so nice, it's so hydrating, it's so gentle, you don't get any razor burn bumps, and then when you get out of the shower, the area, since you just used coconut oil, it is so soft and it just feels so good. So this is what I've been using, and it's just 100% pure coconut oil. So if you have yet to try coconut oil for shaving, definitely recommend it. I just started doing it probably like within the past couple of weeks, and I am so obsessed. I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't start this earlier, because it is really a game changer. You need to do it because it's the best thing that I can recommend to you guys. Out of everything that I'm talking about, if there's one thing that you do from this video or that you get out of it, is this: start shaving with coconut oil. And then for razors, I'm currently just using the SCHICK QUATTRO for women, just the sensitive skin ones. If you guys have any great razor recommendations, please let us know down below, because I've tried, I feel like, also almost every single razor at the drugstore. I have a lot that I like and that I'll just like repurchase just because, but if you guys have a razor that you think that we need to have, like for shaving, leave it down below in the comments. Okay, so I'm out of the shower. I'm drying myself with the towel. Next, we have to moisturize. So on a daily basis, I do like to moisturize my body, especially after shaving, just because it keeps everything nice and hydrated. I feel like since I started using coconut oil, I don't need anything too heavy on my body, like a thick body butter, just because the coconut oil is so moisturizing. So I really like going in with like a lightweight everyday body moisturizer, and I love this Everyone lotion. This one is the lavender and aloe one. This smells so good. If you don't like the smell of lavender essential oils, you're not going to like this line. But I will say that this is not too overpowering. It's very light. It's not like an overwhelmingly strong smell of lavender. So I personally really like it. So you can pretty much use this for your hands, your face, your body. I use this for my body, and I just pretty much lather when I get out of the shower everywhere, like every inch of my body. I have this on, and it keeps it just nice and moisturized, but it's not too thick, it's not sticky, and it's not going to leave any like residue throughout the day, which is really, really nice. So this is pretty much all that I use. Super simple. And they have other scents as well, but the lavender one is by far my favorite. Okay, then let's talk about deodorant, because that's another thing that I feel like, honestly, when I'm out in public, I feel like a lot of people don't use deodorant, and it's a must, okay? So this is the one that I've been using. I switched over to natural deodorant this year, and I feel like it's been working really well. At first, I thought that natural deodorants didn't work because I was still smelling like, you know, BO, but I realized that your body has to adjust to it, just because after using regular deodorant for so long, your body is just so used to that. So you got to give it some time, but once you give it time, I think this one is the best one, honestly, that I've tried so far. I've tried almost every single natural deodorant that's on the drugstore market currently, and this one is the best. At least I think so for me. So it's the native deodorant. I'm currently really loving the cucumber mint one. I also really like the coconut and vanilla one. It smells so good. Now I know what you're thinking, girl, that is a $12 deodorant. I know that's super expensive, but I will say it does last a very, very long time. You don't have to stock up on it constantly, and I think it's the best because it's paraben free, it's aluminum free, they smell really great as well. And I just was at Walmart this past week, and I bought this 3-pack, and you get the cucumber mint one, coconut vanilla, and lavender rose. I like all of these scents, so it kind of worked out perfectly for me. So this was $30 compared to if you buy each one separate, which would be $36, because each one is $12. So you're saving a couple dollars, which I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but in the long run, you know, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there, it adds up. So I just love how you get like the 3 in here, and they're full size. They're not like mini sizes or anything. So I really like this. Definitely check out Walmart. I get most of my hygiene products from there because I do find that it is the most affordable. Woo! That was a lot. So those are honestly all of like the basic hygiene products. Everything else is kind of just me being extra, but I wanted to shout out like 2 perfumes that I really love. Whenever I get out of the shower, even if I'm going to bed, I have to spray myself with perfume or like body spray or something. I don't know what it is. I just love to. My body sprays tend to stay the same, and a lot of the body sprays that I love are actually discontinued, so I'm not even going to mention them because, you know, they're not available anymore. But I wanted to shout out 2 perfumes that I love. Now, of course, you can't hide hide a bad smell with perfume. So I never will spray perfume like after the gym or something. It's always after my shower. It's like just something that, it's like my ritual. Like I just like to do that. So my favorite perfume of all time is Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. It's just a classic scent for me. I have loved this scent for years. Like it just smells so good. It's so girly. It's so feminine. I will leave the notes of the perfume like somewhere here on the screen, but I really I like the scent. It's classic for me. I feel like it goes with everything. It's like perfect for any occasion, date night, girls night. And then a newer discovery for me this year is Ariana Grande's perfume. This one is called, I always forget the name of it. I forget the name of it. Again, it'll be right here. This is much sweeter than that one. If you don't like really sweet scents, you're not gonna like this, but I think it's like sweet enough. It's not like cotton candy sweet, but I mean, it is pretty sweet. I just like how both of these do last a really long time on my skin, and I love that girly, classic sweet scent. Okay, and the last and final products that I wanted to talk about are tampons and pads. So for all my ladies out there, I recently this year switched over to organic tampons, organic pads. I honestly don't know if it really makes much of a difference for me, but I like to believe that it does. I like to believe that it's better to use 100% cotton and everything with no dyes, no parabens, nothing in them. So that's why I decided to switch over. Some people say that switching over to organic helps with cramps. Personally, for me, I don't think so, but you know, everybody is different. So just something to keep in mind. But I wanted to shout out some organic tampons that I've been using. I really like this brand right here, which is called Elle. You can get it at Target, and I started using those at the beginning of this year, but they're only available at Target. So this week I got my period. I needed tampons, so I was at Walmart, so I just picked these up because I didn't really feel like going back and forth. So I got these, and these are from the brand Just a Period. So these are 100% cotton tampons. They're free of dyes, fragrances, chlorine, bleaching. I just have the regular ones, so just really standard. And then I also have the pads. I have a very TMI, but very heavy flow, especially the first 2 days of having my period. So I always have to put my tampon in, put like double, sometimes triple underwear, especially before bed, and then I will use a pad. Now, I was a little bit surprised, honestly, with these pads because they are very thin, but I was very shocked to see that, especially the first night of my period, which is usually the worst, it actually absorbed everything and no bleeding through. So these are great. Even though they're thin, don't underestimate them, because I guess maybe because they're 100% cotton, they were very absorbent. Also, I almost forgot to mention, I don't do this every single time I shower. I maybe like to do this like once a week or so, just depending on how my skin is doing, but I really enjoy exfoliating my body. Now, sometimes like every once in a while I will self-tan, but even if I'm not self-tanning, I really enjoy exfoliating just to get rid of all the dead skin, and I feel like I just have new skin once a week, which is really, really nice. So my favorite body scrub is from Frank Body. You can get this at Ulta or online, of course. I just got a new one because mine was like completely out. This is their original coffee scrub, and it literally is just like coffee. Like it smells delicious. It feels so good. It's super gentle, but it gets rid of everything. I don't have any irritated skin or anything after using this, and it literally looks like coffee grounds, which is like the best thing ever. I'm not like the biggest coffee lover, but I do like coffee once in a while, and I love the smell of it more than anything. So that's why I think this is like the best thing ever. The bag is also like water resistant, so you could have this in the shower and it's not gonna get all gross or anything. So it's just great. I love Frank Body. They have so many amazing products. So the main highlights of today's video: switch over to natural deodorant, start shaving with coconut oil, and switch over to organic tampons and pads. So all right, you guys, so that is everything for my hygiene routine. I really hope you enjoyed it. I feel like I don't have like a ton of products. I mean, obviously I did, but like I found that over the years, less is more, and I've really been enjoying everything that I've been using, especially because I've been trying to find products that are like free of dyes and parabens and bad things like that. Trying my best, keyword trying, but yeah. That is it. Please leave me your go-to products down below for your hygiene, whether it's in the shower, out of the shower. I would love to hear from you because I'm literally obsessed with hygiene. So if you have any recommendations, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for everything. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this was a little helpful if you were looking into adding to your hygiene products. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next one. Bye.